Land of the rising sun, we love it. Beloved of our heroes, we must defend the light. We shall perish, we shall protect us from all our foes. But if they is that far away, dear, then let without a to be Biafra, a created nation, fatherland, be our solemn pledge. Defending shall be a dedication. Spirit our blood we count a village. The waving standard which emboldens the free shall always be a flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscathed will pass. When we are poised the wounds of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets build the glorious song of victory.
Fossil Zone 1 in Aba, Abia Province, in the leadership of Mazi. We are in this platform for the restoration of Biafra because we are proud of the land of rising sun. Biafrans are blessed with natural resources, we are blessed with human resources, we are blessed in great technology, and so on and so forth. We never call for war, we never call for hatred, we never call for discrimination, but we call for peace, unity, love, freedom, which is our main goal. Biafra is an ancient nation which was earlier colonized by the British in the earlier 18th century. And Biafra nation has been foretold in the prophecies like Nostradamus 400 years back that a powerful prince will arise in the world at the trigger of the gun, that he will be the envy of other princes, and the other prince will try to subdue his arise, but all will be a failure to them. Biafra is an ancient nation that lies along the Atlantic Ocean of Africa with great potential of greatness. Biafra is a nation that will restore peace, liberation, future hope towards our generation. Our predecessors have fought their own, and we present Biafras are not going to relent or surrender to this struggle. We are determined to restore our holy land, which is Biafra, with one voice, one accord, one command, and one agenda, which is Biafra. We all thank Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama for his grace, protection, love, care, because we are all alive in the land of the living. God have organized a seeking peace province in Biafra land. Biafra, you are great indeed, the kingdom of God here on earth. We also thank our leader Mazi, the great prince and an icon, the liberator of this global struggle of our time, and his deputy Mazi and all the principal of states, coordinators, Ipob family members all around the world, lovers of freedom. This song is from Casey, Joe, and Mary from Fossil Zone 1 in Abia Province. Thank you all, and may Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless you all in Yahweh's name. Say, over there.
The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to.
This is
Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
Yes, so once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you good night, depending on your time zone. Radio Biafra Extra is streaming live through Radio Biafra London. And Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Honestly, you do not know the mindset behind those words, but one day you shall. He is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader. His name is Mazi Nande Okukano. He is the king of Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Omuahia. Omuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is in Biafra land. He is the director of Radio Biafra as well as Biafran Television. He is the leader of IPOB. By the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, I remain George Onyeibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. Every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, without wasting much of our time, I must move ahead to acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the one who made the heavens and the earth, he who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow, because without him we are gone as a people. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, n'ihi na ị mara mma ye, ịhụnanya gị na gị obiọma gị. able to behold the wondrous truth in his words. You see, it is said that the wicked man, the evil man, runneth where no man pursueth him, according to the Bible. But I tell you, if you don't understand, you will think there is angel or demon or somebody chasing them. There is something they lack. That is what makes them run. And not until you understand who your ancestors were, who your ancestors are, what they have done, why they choose to walk the path they walk, believe me, I will personally tell you that you do not have the right to fight for their land. You would have as well let Yoruba and Hausa take over our ancestral land, because all of them are evil. And that is if you know that you know and you understand. And so, my brother, anytime we'll come on air to talk about back to your root, it is because the principle that governs this very custom and tradition will not only help us to be determined to restore Biafra, but it will continue to lead us to the extent where we will be able to build a Biafran that the world can be proud of. Believe me, it is said that good name is better than riches. When you hear about that world, the evil man, the wicked man, they run where nobody pursueth them. That is because they lack righteousness. Our ancestors and fathers before us, they understand what it means to stand like a man. You cannot kekeme except you understand the power of righteousness. I'm not telling you I'm righteous. I'm telling you about the art of righteousness. It empowers humanity. It gives them power. It gives them boldness. It gives them strength. It gives them courage. It gives them the ability to be able to sacrifice all because of righteousness, which is the embodiment of truth, accompanied with action. Watch any man that is bold. Watch any man that is proud. Watch any man that will talk. Watch all of them closely. You will see their hands are clean. But those whose hands are not clean, they are unstable. They are unstable. Our ancestors understand this truth. That is why from time immemorial, they have been fighting to separate from Yoruba, Hausa and Fulani. Their language has not changed. We are still here. Our language has not changed. When we say back to your root, I didn't ask you to go and build shrine. I didn't ask you to call my line and tell me how bad Christians are. I never employed you to tell me anything outside a positive contribution to enlightening us. Understand what I am explaining here is not the culture I learned from Enugu. Without IPOB, the only Igbo state, unquote, I have slept in is only in Imo State. Only in Imo State. These are what they do in Abo. And if Abo people have been doing that, and I know everything, and when I describe it, you say, oh, it looks like our culture is the same thing. Ijoman Beer Testament, that is the same thing. Akwa Ibom Beer Testament, that is the same thing. Urobo, Ishekiri, Annam, all of them, Idoma, Egala, Iyala, Obobrua, Ugeb, Mbito, Rumba, Nombise, Amando Bankwere, Olo, Mbose, Ekusigo, everybody Beer Testament. That is the same thing. These people are not ordinary. One of these days, we will look at the study to help us understand why our language changed. That is why when we are adamant about certain things, it is because there is a knowledge we have about it you do not have. And when you have it, you will be worse than all of us. Our job is first of all to liberate your mind. And then when that is done, you will be ready to take over your life in your hand. Back to your root. And of course, this evening, our topic is simple titled, The Negative Impact of Corruption in Our Ancestors or Ancestral Ministerial Gift. The negative impact of corruption in our ancestors' ministerial gift. Now, there are certain rules, certain principles, certain conduct that makes the trademark owners of your culture is evil to succeed. Those are some of the things we are going to look. But first of all, let's at the same time we will look at the implementation of such custom and tradition, and then you will understand what corruption led it to and what it destroyed. In as much as I try my best not to sound religious, in as much as I will try my best not to turn it to a church service, but then I will not run away from the truth. And now, for you to understand the negative impact of corruption when it comes to the ancestral ministry given to our ancestors, let us first of all look at what it means. Ancestor militaria, ancestors ministry. They have ministry. God gave them ministry. And now, if we go to the Bible in the book of Corinthians chapter 12, if you go down from Corinthians chapter 14 rather, from verse 12 to verse 11, he said something. Let's see if I can be able to paraphrase it as much as I can. He said, now about the gift of the Spirit, I do not want you, my brothers and my sister, to be uninformed concerning the ministerial gift. That is, Apostle Paul was addressing the Corinthians. He said, I do not want you, my brother and my sister, that you be uninformed. Paul understands that if the Christians are not well informed about the ministerial gift, they will mess it up. Corruption will come into it. Let's continue. You know that when you were, let me skip this side. Therefore, because I don't want you to be uninformed, I want you to know that no one who is speaking by the Spirit of God can curse Jesus. Let's leave that one. If I go to chapter 4, he said, therefore, he gave them different kind of gift, but it is the same Spirit that gave them gift. There are different kind of service, but it is the same Lord they serve. These are different kind of that gift we talk about. But all of them work for one single purpose, that the body of Christ may be edified. And now, if you have your time, go back to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14.
Affairs, Sadiya Farouk has said, listen, this is from a Nigerian minister. Please listen. The minister of Nigerian Affairs, Sadiya Farouk, has said that the school feeding program will be implemented despite the closure of schools nationwide. Then you make of it whatever you like.
It's so that everybody in the
this school feeding program will continue.
And
not manning that schools are closed. Are you sure these are they normal human beings? Are you sure that they're normal? Are you sure that these people are okay? These are the people saying, oh, presidency is our, will continue. Are you sure that as a group, as a collective, that Nigerians are normal?
This is a message to Christians. It will shock you that when we come to relate to this very
that is why we have IPOB to expose them that the world may, of course, the whole world is listening. This is I mean, it is incredible. It's not the time for an Igbo man. Igbo man cannot rule now because of IPOB. This is from the same Fulani, the same Fulani who is the Bible talks about the 9 gifts of the Holy Spirit, the in charge of the seaport, the in charge of all the airports. Everywhere is
the vocal gift, the revelation gift, and the power gift
for free in most instances.
Which could be the working of
miracle, the
gift of faith, the
very,
gift of
very sad
the discernment of spirit,
the
gift of
we have lost our connection. We have lost our connection. I believe that we have lost our connection on the
this gift was
given on Radio Biafra itself. We are now going to get that working once again. Our people there should not despair. They shouldn't at all. We are going back and we are reconnecting.
I want
we
us
have
to
lost transmission on that platform. We are reconnecting. They must try and bear with us. In a short while we will be back and up and running once again, please. Those who have been kicked out of there by Facebook can go to Mazi, which is my official page, but it is now coming up once again, and it has come up. Please, those of you listening on Radio Biafra should be able to do so. You should be able to do so. It is now back on once again. You should be able to listen, please. I'm sorry about that. That very line went off. You should be able to listen.
We have the same ministry gift functioning in our community.
Now listen, please.
By our ancestors.
Something is happening in Ondo Forest. I don't know if some of you know this. The Yoruba elite have failed to heed my warning.
Don't make mistake about that.
Instead, they have chosen to continue to partner with their conquerors. After all, they took a lot from them with the help of the subdued houses.
In the same way, corruption.
What the Yoruba elite have failed to understand is that the Fulani has only one agenda: to Islamize and take over. Not even Islam. What they want to do is to impose their impoverished understanding of the teachings of the prophets of Islam to advance their political goal.
Of Biafra. We have been deceived almost all our lives.
I would say,
now we know the truth, and our leader,
or should I say, idiocy of Azikiwe,
the mind standing
and the rest of them that went before us are still at play today across the whole South.
No matter whose art is
the Yoruba, in their thinking, feel that Fulani savages will spare them, but they have now seen what happened in the bush in Ondo to know that Fulani will be talking about Tinubu presidency. Oh, Tinubu as the president. Tinubu as the president. But deep down, that's lost. They're taking over your land before your two eyes. Let me also warn once again that the Hausas made the same mistake today that Yorubas are making, and some people are making also in the land of Biafra.
We will still be here after the
Hausa made the same mistake. Go and read your history, and they lost Sokoto. The Hausa people lost Katsina. Northern Kaduna was also lost all the way to Adamawa. Even if you go to Adamawa now, they will tell that all the federal appointments in Adamawa are going to the Fulani.
In our communities, before corruption came in,
the Yoruba race made a mistake before in Ilorin, but they have not learned anything at all. You have not learned from the mistakes of your forefathers. The same way that we are struggling now to correct the mistake of our own forefathers as well. Nnamdi Azikiwe and all the rest of not forefathers, but one of the very heavyweights of our time, from our place, we are seeking to correct some of these mistakes. Some of you, Yoruba land, you have not learned anything. This time around, Fulani will swallow you as a whole. They will not just take a portion of your land, they will take all of you. Continue to deceive yourselves with the promise of Tinubu presidency. Meanwhile, as you're partnering with them to exclude the East, your forests and your lands have been taken over. As you have now been fixated on this 2023 Yoruba presidency and sharing the windfall from coronavirus with the Fulanis, because all the testing centers are over there. They are sharing the windfall. 10 billion to Lagos, 15 billion to Ondo. They are sharing it very well. It's all they are good partners now. But as you're doing that, don't forget that something is happening.
I was youngest among them then.
That some of you do not know, and we must make you understand it tonight. Listen very carefully. A helicopter was sighted dropping weapons for herdsmen in our bush, and police did nothing. This is according to an Ondo community. Ondo, in Ondo State. Residents of Ondo community in Arimo Jiga community in Ose local government area has alleged that they saw a helicopter dropping arms and ammunition for the herdsmen inside the forest, but the police did nothing. After making a formal complaint, they went to the police to report police because they are all is we now the same Alamajiri, the same Fulani, the same people killing, pillaging, and looting.
And so I waited for him.
Listen carefully.
He has a motorcycle.
The residents said that 3 persons were killed in their farms during the week. This is Yoruba land. That is doing one Nigeria. They don't know what's happening. Whereas Fulani is where is Yamotekun? It's all in the bush. The Fulani have taken over their farms.
I will not mention
the herdsmen have killed 3 people in this community in just 1 week. They killed the rice farmer Jacob Odushe and the son Adura this week. They killed another boy Victor Ejem. The boy's corpse was found in the bush after a week that he was declared missing. The cuts on his body showed that he was killed by the bandits. Again, 2 days ago, a helicopter was sighted in our community, and we later found out that the helicopter brought some arms and ammunition to the bush for the herdsmen to continue the attack against us. This is happening in Ondo State.
And so we
in Ondo State. The Yorubas are saying that in one Nigeria they're having fun. Everybody is in one Nigeria. Let's enjoy gas and oil money from the east. Let's share coronavirus money. It's a deal. When they go in, they are just giggling amongst themselves. Let's cheat those Igbo people there. Let's cheat the east. Meanwhile, their forest is going. The same thing happened Japan many centuries ago is what these ones are doing now. They think they are doing. They think they're spiting us, of course. They are digging their own grave. That I can assure them. When it happens, of course they will know. When it happens, they will know. And the killing continues. Boko Haram is killing everywhere. Who is Boko Haram? Is the same Janjaweed government in power. They are one and the same. People are chasing away Boko Haram from Chad. But in the zoo, Boko Haram is waxing very, very strong every day. Nobody have said, oh, because of Boko Haram, no Fulani man, no Northerner should be the president. No.
Too much sun without rain. And if rain did not fall, the crops will not do well. God say, I have given you power. When you decree here on earth, it will happen in heaven. Our fathers have been decreeing before now. That is miracle.
I asked them, where is all the money they claim they recovered from
our fathers did this thing?
Can anybody tell us where it is? All the money they said came from Abacha and loot. Where is it? Nobody can see.
Nigerian Biafra
but they get the Boko Haram. Everywhere they are running, every parastatal that they are heading is absolutely in the doldrums at the moment as we speak.
We never know what
that is what you get. After running the country both economically and politically into the ground.
There is a river called Yorogodo
from the Sahel in Abada. They now go cap in hand to foreigners begging for handout. They beg China for everything. They beg the World Bank. They beg the EU. Now they've gone to an American. Elon Musk, of course, you know the guy that owns Tesla car.
They started shooting inside Orogodo,
and they quickly and hastily deleted
there is a clock tower in our government
because they have no shame,
as we call it.
But they said Dangote is a billionaire, African billionaire, the first African billionaire. You didn't go to Dangote,
tomorrow morning. Uromi Junction, beside College of Education, Abo.
So your own billionaire doesn't bring out money.
That was what gave
but the American billionaires, they will bring out money.
That yes,
but your own billionaire will not bring out money.
Miracle started happening. One old woman came out and stand at Uromi Junction.
That is what we are encountering.
She raised up her
every blessed day. They keep bringing shame upon shame on themselves. Shame upon shame. You are begging somebody. Where is all the money they got from Abacha? The donation from individuals, all the audio money. They think they are like them.
All of them ended in Yorogodo.
These are beggars. They keep disgracing themselves every blessed day.
Orogodo did not
where is Dangote's wealth? Elon Musk is a billionaire as well as Dangote, isn't it? They couldn't go to Dangote.
And went to
they went to an infidel. Tomorrow they say it's an infidel. It's Boko Haram. We don't want Western education. But you went to somebody that has Western education. To go and beg for money. For coronavirus. Thieves and criminals everywhere. Because the people who are meant to be signing away the money that no longer get in backyard.
Because miracle happen. Because it's not a Yoruba pastor. You will not acknowledge it. If I let people begin to tell you what
to the top of the hour wherever you are, 5 minutes to 9 p.m. This is Radio Biafra. We are live and we are exposing the zoo from top to bottom. We are not sparing them at all. Please listen to this. On the issue of 5G, it is important that we wait for science and various reviews to be carried out. For now, no 5G, please. My candid advice to MTN and Airtel is to suspend all proposed 5G network cabling until the safety of this technology can be ascertained. Please. I am warning MTN not to lay any single cable, lead watcher or caliber for the time being, or any good for that matter, until the safety evaluation has been carried out on this very new technology and what it does to people.
That is where corruption came.
As I said earlier, far more organized and advanced societies are saying no to 5G for now until they assess the human and environmental impact.
Do you know the template is
some people are ignorant, saying that the 5G network should continue. But of course,
Nigerian people who want to kill us and take over our land. Is God not wonderful?
Maybe that was why the French doctors actually said that
for your information,
we should do this experimentation.
Have one ministry of
people are, you should, as a human being in Africa, you should be concerned about the safety of your people. You should be concerned about the safety of your fellow human beings.
Of discernment of spirit.
You don't know what 5G looks like. You have a toy phone from China somewhere in the zoo, and you're saying, "Oh, let's have 5G."
Your mother or somebody
are you aware of the effects of radiation?
We send a message to you
on blood cells. You don't know
today. You say yes.
Because we're not taught in school.
The road is not good.
Your school was on strike for the 4 years.
Some are drivers.
They will ask you, graduated, managed to buy a smartphone. You come open a Facebook account and you write
with this designing gift.
You're carrying a 4G laptop. You don't want 5G.
Call it bad name. Demonize you. So we kill all this gift?
Because 4G is safe
to dream.
5G is not. That is the truth.
Because something must happen. If you are not open to it, God will not open the door of revelation for you. Today, some of you have stayed almost 70 years,
weapons,
30 years,
grade,
20 years.
frequency that they're using. Try to develop some common sense. Please,
the gift of discernment of spirit.
Please, if you may. Very, very important thing.
Before you talk, they have seen you.
The one they are vaccines to be tested in Africa is of course not going to happen. None of us is going to submit to that.
But because we are not
it will not happen. It can never, ever happen. It can never,
they know when you come in peace.
And
when you
on top of all of this, we are helping them very well.
And they are ready for you.
The zoo cannot survive. It will collapse.
They had this ministry function.
I've told you that before. It will implode under this regime.
Our ancestors had the gift of prophecy.
Regime, it will implode. Let me just say, this is from the zoo government.
The gift of prophecy.
The FG alleges. Presidency alleges because there is no
prophecy that was given about me.
It
is not for public consumption because the day you know.
Why can't people actually look for Yoruba for goodness sake? Is he my brother or my uncle? Why can't Yoruba ask for your brother, please? Yoruba, ask demand for your son.
But I don't.
Why can't you people get up and ask questions? Yoruba, ask for your
This
is your son.
How can a first son be behaving like dumb?
Ask for your
why is he so
your son,
quiet?
For goodness sake.
Why does he stay in isolation?
International community expecting Nigeria to, of course, the zoo will collapse. I told you it will collapse.
Of leadership in his family. And he will not want an imbecile to be his first son.
Those idiots.
But they watch me.
We have destroyed them. They will tell you. Ask them.
And along the line, they invited a prophet.
They will tell you.
Traditional prophet.
He is terrible. I am not going engine. We have gone inside them and decimated complete. They are worth nothing before the world. We have dragged them through the mud. That is the potency of IPOB. In their next life, when you hear IPOB, you will ask ask your mom to not to give birth to you. This is from their mouth. If I say it every time he's talking, every time he's preaching. This when is this of Biafra coming? I can ask them, when do you expect regular power supply? For 60 years. But he wants to know when Biafra is coming. This is somebody for 60 years of the existence of the zoo. They have not had light or pipe-borne water on a consistent basis. None. He's asking you, but this is Biafra, when is it coming? This UG black people. The international community is expecting Nigeria to collapse, and it will collapse. It will collapse because look at the fresh bobo. They say is Muhammad Buhari. Look at him. Look at his hands. Look, because there you cannot put no cast. Look at his hands. Like the hands of Nnameka. Look at the back of his hand. Look at it. This family additional posted. He's now watch the president washing his hands, and I couldn't stop laughing. I looked at the video and I said, when somebody is washing their hands, don't they show us their palm? They are afraid to show us his palm because that one they cannot do anything about it. You cannot wear a mask over it. That's why they're hiding it. You see what we have done to them? No more live. As I told him before, I told Jubril, you cannot do a live press interview. It's impossible.
And so by the time you are able to have it,
you will hear me say it. I told, after dealing with Jubril, after dealing with this cabal in Asorok, the person you call your president cannot come outside anymore. And is it not happening? Is it not happening? I'm asking you. Is it not happening? We have destroyed them and they know it. Come outside and address the people. If you claim you are Buhari, come outside and give a press interview. If you claim the person in Asorok is Buhari, come out and do a live interview. Kalagini will destroy you completely. They were around. Let me tell you, Abba was dying. Now, let me come to the crux of our program.
As the case may be,
Abba was
after
dying
7 days,
from coronavirus.
Kenya will run 440. These were people with gift of healing. But let me tell you, the same way you have this gift of healing In fact, if you want to know if you have this gift, go to the farm. That is when you know. Some of you carry healing in your hand, you don't know. Some as well carry death in their hand, they don't know. Now let me tell you how to know whether you are a potential miracle carrier. Go and cultivate a little farm. Watch how it will grow. You will know who you are. In my family, in those days we go to farm. Not because we want to go and make food alone. They use it to study us spiritually. There is one of my brother, from the day he was born till the day everybody separated and living on their own, I noticed something. My parents call him Ezuforo. Ezuforo. Ezuforo mean open teeth. All his teeth open teeth. Why? Because year after year, if he plant corn, all the corn will have open teeth. He cannot plant a corn that will completely filled up. And so during planting season, they don't allow him to plant. But I was one of such a son that if you give me rotten corn, if I plant it, it will grow. Which means I may be meant for healing, and he is meant for destruction. We need both of them. So when you come to our house as a madman, I cure you. And when you come to disrupt and we need to make you mad, we call him. And so in my house, we have people who can cure, we have people who can scatter, we have people who can protect, we have people who can lie, we have people who can tell the truth, we have everybody. Jesus understands this truth. That is why he carried Judas Iscariot along. Now you know. So they have these 4 ministry gifts functioning in their community. These gifts were evidence from time immemorial in our communities until it was corrupted, like in every other civilization. Now, this gift began to die the moment corruption came in. Today in America, there is no fence. They don't fence their house, except it's an armory. You hardly see a fenced compound in America. These are the things they learned from our land. One of them wrote and said, I have never seen such wealth like I found in the midst of the Biafran. A people who do not have fear for armed robber or kidnapper, yet they are very wealthy. Why? I was born in a time where our home don't have door. I was born in a community where we leave our pot of soup outside. Our dog is so disciplined that they don't go to pot of soup. Our dog, they are the one who stay close to the pot and be watching it. When they make a parable and say, it is not nowadays. There is an adage in our place. They say a dog does not eat the bone they tie on its neck. It is not nowadays. You tie bone for dog neck, he will chop both the rope and the bone. Before they say patient dog eat the fattest bone, it's a lie. Now patient dog hungry go kill him. Because things have changed. This very spiritual gift helped them to function normally, properly. There was no case of rape. That is why rape don't have name in our dialect. If I lie, when the line is open, tell me what they call rape in Igbo language. Tell me what they call rape in Abo. Tell me what they call rape in Akwa Ibom. We don't know them and they don't know us until corruption came in. They were functional. We did not start seeing it from the church. People have received this gift for as far as I can remember. Before the Holy Ghost was given, Jesus walked in the miraculous. Abraham and the rest of them walk in the miraculous. They were able to see beyond time. Stop demonizing your people. But when corruption came, that is the counterfeit of it. People started doing many things. The one who have power to persuasion will persuade you and take everything they have. The one who have power to curse will curse innocent people and heal bad people. And some of these people were on contract. They were sent to bastardize our culture and tradition. In their time, they were the saboteurs and they survived. But even at that, there were people or principle or strategy that were put in place to checkmate them. Today, for Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba to undermine us, they pick one of our own. That is corruption. Go and look at the people who are frustrating this project. They are people who you are fighting to liberate. This is corruption. That is why anytime Mazi comes on air, he tell you, I will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. I want us to go back and find out how these things function. And then maybe there will be need for us to revitalize them in order to bring decency and discipline in our community. In those days, you don't steal. Today, you steal. Do you know many of the usher, they steal money from the church? That time they are collecting money, they steal. Why? Because there is no miracle worker in the church any longer. All you see is RNG. Why are you seeing evil in our community? Because these miracle workers are no longer functioning. They go by he who paid the piper, detained the tune. Imagine in those days you lie. Before you get hard, Amadioha would have killed you on the road. You think another person will lie? Imagine in those days when you sabotage your people. Before you get home, Akiekmen to have killed you. Do you think he will come and sabotage your people? Imagine in those days when you betray your community, Idugu will kill you or Ekpentu will follow you. You think we will see them today? Imagine in those days when those gifts were there to kill elders who are misbehaving. Do you think we will have fake elders? Imagine in those days when these miracle workers were still in our community. Do you think you will have youth who don't have regard for human life? Now when corruption came, this is where it brought us to. This is where we have found ourselves. And we need to go back to our roots and find out how we may be able to change a lot of things. Understand, I'm not asking you to go and do a ogomo and rob native chalk. I am asking you to find out if your ancestors did it. And if they did, find out why did they do it? Why did they do it? And if we are not having such kind of practices,
unlimited wide.
The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to
This is
Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
Yes, of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp line, I repeat, is 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line once again is 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614. And of course, the lines are open, you're free, and then give us your own contribution. This is our culture, this is our heritage. It is something we should be proud of. It is something that we can enhance on it. That is the true meaning of development. That is the true meaning of enhancement. That is the true meaning of improvising, making things better than yourself. Caller on the line. I hope these people are not there because we are waiting for them. Caller on the line, are you there? Then we go to WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I hear you well.
Go ahead, please. Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, Mazi Onyeibe. My name is Simon Ayanugo. Thank you for giving me this opportunity calling from America, Spain. Mazi Onyeibe, let me go straight to the point because of some of your topics. Sometimes it brings us back. It brings us back to who we are. Some of us we were told something, but due to the things, like as he said, things change. We forget who we are. We condemn ourselves. Stop calling ourselves name what the enemy portrays us to be. Sometimes it makes me angry, but thank God that since the restoration process started, our leader for making us to remember who we are as a people, that brought every one of you here, that make us to be getting all this knowledge. Thank you very much. Chukwuke Abiyama will bless you, Mazi Onyeibe. Let me say, from my place, in my village, I'm from Omaka. Omaka is in Olo, in Imo. And they know our place, all these spiritual things, gift of things, like all these things you're mentioning. All these things are there, like when something they call reincarnation, our people, they believe it well. Immediately you are giving birth to, after 7 days or 8 days, they will start looking for. Sometimes the people that will reincarnate will even give the sign alive before going. That time they will tell you who you are, or what you are, or why you were born. Like me, those days, any old man, I like friend with old people. Because my mom died early. When I noticed that my mom, it is really died or dead, that people start reminding me that I don't have mom. So it make me start asking questions. That time, why? I said, how can I be alive? I was questioning. I asked, why will I be alive? My mom will die. So in my village, they know me, they know us. If you call my mother name, everybody know the Maria. The spirituality of our life
is very, very important in what we are doing. People can misunderstood it in different way. It can be some people say, hey, IPOB was in the work when I make. What is Omenala? What is Ofonogu? Ofonogu is the essence, the
precisely. Isiokwu m na mgbede a bụ ụmụnne nna amanielu, those of us that jumping up about this very issue of Ogomo and Oka. I think Odumege did something today that we saw. Or let's just correct, like about 3 days ago, we saw the video outside there. He was like, Onyeibe, Alose. It was
Houston. Munachi lives in Houston, USA. Efe has been calling about these people who are talking about changing the narratives of yesterday. Our coordinators all over Biafra land and those in diaspora should listen to the cry of that little girl, Efe. These people are up to something. Anybody who is preaching about changing the narratives of yesterday, IPOB have a structure already on ground. IPOB, we are under oath. And anybody who is not under oath and is using that language which Munachi is using, are talking about, Munachi started by changing the narrative of yesterday. She almost destroyed the structure we have in Atlanta, in USA here. She almost destroyed our structure in the US. Anybody who is speaking and saying that's changing the narrative of yesterday, who is not under oath, they should watch this group of people. They are being set up by the political organization to disrupt our struggle. They are being set up. They are being sponsored by the political group to fight IPOB structure. IPOB has a structure already in the ground. We are not talking about, there's no narrative we are changing. We are under oath, under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu instruction, under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leadership. We don't need any other narrative. We don't need any other structure. If they want to change the narrative of yesterday, let them go to their own platform. They are on YouTube. They are on Facebook. And then they have more people coming from PDP and APC supporting them to destabilize the struggle which we are into, but they cannot do anything. They cannot do anything because we have you there, Mazi Onyeibe. You are doing a great job. God will guide you. They send this message to all our platform messengers. Let them know that it's an attack on our structure. There's an attack against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There's an attack on Uche Mefo. There's an attack on Mazi George Onyeibe. It is disheartening that our people are not listening to what Efe is saying. They should pay attention to Efe. Efe knows what she's saying. A lot of people must have asked her to leave IPOB struggle to come to their own platform, but she has refused. She's not opening up to us. She has a lot of secrets. If we have the ear to listen, we will hear what Efe has to tell us. The second one, thank you, Mazi Onyeibe. The second one is that going back to our roots, I was born.
And clear. Yara, they should come to Yorogodo.
Okay, God bless you, Africa. God keep cooking you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. That having been said, our people must remain focused. But I won't let anything distract me. Akologwo ya sohi. Inwonyo hisa akologwo osobonyo hia ho. Call on WhatsApp, are you there? Call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, good evening, George Onyeibe.
Good evening, Mazi. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, sorry, because I got about 4 telephone trying to find out why my radio is not working. Yeah, they keep interrupting your broadcast. Nearly 4 times. People live in place. Bear me witness. I got 4. You have not been talking. You talk, you cut off. You talk, you cut off. So I just called to give a prayer today. That's all. Because 3 times today I have called. And can you permit me to pray? Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't pray to Jesus. I don't pray to God.
Faith. Go ahead.
Good. The Almighty Creator, can I thank you today for bringing George Onyeibe? I want to let you know that the Biafran youth do not want to worship Jesus of color and God of color.
Your prayer, we want to worship. You are not speaking for the Biafran youth here. Pray your own to your God. Don't tell your God what he should do for me. Go ahead.
I apologize.
Why are you praying for all of us?
I apologize. My creator, the creator of Ogogo, who put me in Akoko in the Shimiri North, who let me know that Bishop Buji of a Catholic bishop
Are you there? Call on the line. Caller on the line. Caller on the line. Caller on the line. And of course, whatever they do, they must understand.
Taliban, which is Fulani, Hausa and Yoruba, ganging up to take our land. Acts chapter 6 and Acts chapter 7. That study is very, very well. That chapter 7, verse 44 to 50, very, very important. So this, check out how they stone 26 Doshi. It was there, and that is how it is today. We have evil men, but we will conquer them. Do we have any leader? We have governors. We have all the people. Look at it. It is only our leader. Let them know the Kano. The savior of the whole world. Our say, our first day in chapter 2, said this coming back. That is our savior. They continue to kill our prophets. They continue and they kill Jesus, and that Jesus is very our history. Why do they say that? That name is suspicious. That name is very SPS. Just take your sense and watch it. That particular name that says all Biafra. I was supposed to bring it down and stop rain. So far, only now, I didn't know the car of Karambo. I thought we were walking and I didn't know you should have Capital. Book of money, let us go. I'm running on it there. And then I just think in our last zone. But I was thinking, why they will say, Guru Yana. If it was again one hour for the other, but I'm going to say, I'm going to get it. Fuck, I look at my kayak. Hasaya Gidala. Stop, wait. Biafra restoration. This violence happens in Nigeria. It will affect everywhere. What is just what I see. You are a father, and I love you because I know you are resolute. There is nothing that can be That power has been bestowed upon you. Just to kill Biafra, we give good time to it. And therefore, into upon we Jerusalem, how can we go to Canada and Oro? When I'm at the NMS, I got a talk and also the top and I got a passion the wood to now. Every day I do, every evening there's 10, I do. I just find it out of the hour of something and I didn't bring it down. I won't see that I cannot touch some money on a Biafra. What the money is there, man? Also, almost like a family, eh? On your plan of doing them or Papa to my Papa to put it, there's another there. No more, one no more, I'm not them. First of all, one like that. That is the power for you. Opera go more, and you do more when. Oh, the work always don't know where.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, almost Hill Biafra. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Caller.
Yeah, I'm here with you. Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I'm calling. My name is Onyeibe. I'm calling from Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Go ahead.
Yeah, concerning go back to your root, you just, yeah, what you are saying is true because and that is the truth. So I do love your program and I do appreciate you so much.
Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line.
I'm there.
Good evening from here, Onowa.
Mazi, good evening, sir. Yes, my name is Onowa Buchi, as you know. Since I have my complaint tonight, my radio, I don't know what is happening to it.
Yes, it has been unstable for some time now, but I think it's better now. So you check it again.
Yes, because I'm not hearing what you're saying at all.
Are you still listening to the FM now or with simple app?
Sir.
Which of the platforms are you listening from?
From
That is the FM platform.
FM, yeah.
But don't worry, if it's still close to you, just check it again. Because from my end here, everything seems to be very fine. I don't have any complaint from here.
Wow. Okay, Mazi, I greet you. I greet Mazi Mandetalo. I greet Mazi for children all the. I greet people because that this Mazi, I thank you because you are doing wonderful job. Always I tell you that you are building a house and this house you have finished it. Very soon our flag will raise up. That is why I'm telling to these people that I'm calling every day. My voice was for 91.1 FM for Port. I'm telling them that very soon they will hear Biafra, and that is my slogan. Power.
Thank you very much. Yes, hearing. Thank you very much. Our people must understand that everything we represent is just the truth. I am not in support, neither am I against. If they did it, they did it. And it's certainly our right to find out why did they do what they did. Yes, caller on the line. Caller on the line, go ahead. Good evening. Your name and where are you calling from? Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please.
Okay. I actually appreciate your program tonight. And I also pray to God that this program will continue. My suggestion to this program is that
until Biafra is restored. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter how you see what is happening around us. One thing matters, and that is that the journey has begun and we must see to the end of it.
And the state of New York, just like we all know,
This information is directed to the IPOB in the United States of America. Going with all our leaders, Mazi has recently said we must do the needful.
If you have not joined IPOB family yet, or you intend to support the struggle for the restoration of Biafra, now is the time.
To join IPOB family in the New York, please call our state coordinator, Mazi David Ezekwesili, on 832-245-5640, or the New York State Deputy,
Mazi Izu Okoli Mbadike, on 646-645-8237.
Other zone coordinators include Bronx Zone 1 and Mazi Dr. Ekweme on +164-664-43957. Mr. Obina
+192-9509-8008.
Staten Island, Mazi John on 347-203-0871.
Pastor Thomas 6462-269487.
Brooklyn Zone,
Saint Abalakwe
AM on +16462-365246.
Queens/Long Island,
Mazi Elo
Shuku 16469566219.
Bronx Zone 2 Wada Beatrice on 347-5177-934.
Or Reverend Jeff.
You live anywhere in the US and you want to join or contribute, call our national coordinator, Dr. Okoro, or our national deputy coordinator, Wada Lady Prestige. Or you are a woman in the USA, you can join our women wing. Call Wada Mommy Okafor on 121-571-57709. Also, if you want to contribute, USA will not fail our leader Nnamdi Kanu or disappoint our motherland Biafra. All hail Biafra, Biafra, we hail you. Signed, David Ezekwesili, New York State Coordinator.
IPOB, US America, America, America. IPOB, New York, America, America, America. We show the whole world how much we love Biafra, our beloved father's land. We love and cherish. We will show the whole world how much we love Biafra, our beloved father's land. We love and cherish. Biafra's story is the most touching and painful story in the world. Biafrans have been killing every day and night, but nobody is talking. Everywhere silent. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Hey, we said we are Christians, but we do nothing to help the Biafrans. When they are killing Biafrans, we've done nothing to help them. Whether you help or not, we Biafran, we stand and protect our land because we love Biafra. We will die for Biafra. Oh, we are Biafrans. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We love Biafra. Our father's land. Yeah. We love and cherish. We love and cherish. We are Biafrans. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We love Biafra. Our father's land. We love and cherish. We love and cherish. I am a Biafran. I respect people, but I'm not afraid of them. And I want to use this little opportunity to address those that say that they want to know where I come from. I, Prof. Alison Akoma, I come from town called Nenu in Obingwa, Abia State, and my mother come from Akwa Ibom. I'm a man that believes what my father used to say. I so believe in that with my father.
We are Biafrans. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We love Biafra. Our father's land. Yeah. We love and cherish. We love and cherish. We are Biafra. We love Biafra. We love Biafra. Our father's land. Yeah. We love and cherish. We love and cherish. Oh. We are Biafra. We love Biafra. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. I say we are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We show the whole world how much we love Biafra, our beloved father's land. We love and cherish. We will show the whole world how much we love Biafra, our beloved father's land. We love and cherish. Biafra's story is the most touching and painful story in the world. Biafrans have been killing every day and night, but nobody is talking. Everywhere silent. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Hey, we said we are Christians, but we do nothing to help the Biafrans. When they are killing Biafrans, we done nothing to help them. Whether you help or not, we Biafran, we stand and protect our land. We wish
I be now, if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart, forever, 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 and ever, and ever, and ever.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your blood is starvation. We play in a history, that the death of my people is a mystery. No going back to get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bomb, I'ma blow like a vengeance. Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes, those who gave their life for us.
For freedom, and they pay the debt for a freedom. Flag high for those that die in the genocide.
The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to this is Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra. You're listening
Radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to this is Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our brave heroes. We must defend our lives or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if their prize is that for all we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear. Hell to Biafra, consecrated nation. O fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending this shall be a dedication. Spilling our blood we count a privilege. The waving standard which emboldens the free shall always be a flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscathed we'll pass. When we are poised, the wounds of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets build the glorious song of victory. We scarred our minds around. Oh God, protect us from the hidden pitfall. Guide all our movement lest we go astray. Give us the strength to hear the humanist call, to give and not to count their cost each day. Bless those who rule to serve with resoluteness, to make this climb a land of righteousness.
Oh nana, land of the rising sun, John Divine, my originality.
worship and we lost the face of our God. And as we wallowed in idol worship and the British entered in, trading on the Niger, exploiting Jappy power, trading by barter. You give me palm oil and take soup, so them enter there. I brought in civilization, brought in Jah religion, and told us about America, and we embraced them. I never knew them got ulterior motive. With religion splitted us amongst our brethren, with denomination teared us apart. Building churches, schools and hospitals, we never knew we had to pay this much to be your place forever. Oh, nah. So we fought so hard against them systems, fighting against them schisms. We fought so hard against them systems, fighting against them schisms. But our lives have gone poor. At the very spot we left out when we got. Now is the time to be restored. Great Biafra be restored. I want freedom for my people. Freedom for Biafra. I know Biafra, land of the rising sun. Land of the rising sun. Biafra, my home, my father. The descendants of Abraham. Biafra, from Father Isaac. Descendants of Jacob. Biafra is a reality. My fatherland. My originality.
Why are you people lying? Why don't you tell them they want an independent Biafra? Oh, they're fighting for their freedom. So we owe everything to Chukwuka Biama who asked us to come. Not by our own might, nor power, nor will, but by the grace of the Most High.
Back in 1940, amalgamation, colonial masters, criminal masters. A mercenary soldier named Frederick Lugar brought together all them captives, including Jah people, them Yorubas and them Ariwas, and so many other people called us Nigeria, Niger area. Oh, Nigeria, people with different religion, different beliefs, yeah, different in culture and tradition, different language, different in everything, overstanding on the reason, forced to coexist together. Plant of confusion, describe it as oil and the water that can never mix. Planted the cabals, them representatives here in Nigeria, looting all our treasures, colonious external marginalization of them Biafras. Now is the time for manifestation. Now is the time to be restored. Great Biafra be restored. I want freedom for my people. Freedom for Biafra. Ayoy, Biafra, land of the rising sun. Biafra.
Yes, of course, Biafra is a reality. Once again, good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uche Okafo Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Okafo Mefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. I do not expect everyone to understand the mindset behind those words, but one day you shall. Mazi Uche Okafo Mefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader. Some people, the only problem they have is, why do we call him supreme? Your only problem is supreme. But I may remind you this evening, he never chose that name for himself. Of course, he is the king of Afari Beku. Afari Beku is Omwa here is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. He is the director of Radio Biafra as well as Biafran television. He, Mazi Nande Okukano, is the leader of IPOB. And by the special grace of Chukokika Biama, I am George Onyeibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And like always, I will not proceed until I acknowledge the Creator. Because people do not know the enemies we battle. They don't understand. We wrestle with flesh and blood here in Radio Biafra. We wrestle with principalities and power. We wrestle with wicked spirits in the heavenly places. We wrestle with oil thefts across the globe, ranging from Shell or SPDC, Saipen, Eni, Ajip, Mobile, Total, and ExxonMobil. We wrestle with all of them. A lot of international countries who are people of interest, feeding on the misery of our people. We wrestle with Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani. We wrestle with Saboteur. You have no idea. But we promise them one thing. We will still remain standing in the end of this battle. We remind them we can only get better. And there is no two ways about it. And then without the Almighty Creator, we would have been gone as a people. And that is why we don't come here to show you we are religious people. Who then pay for being a religious person? But of course, we make you understand that we are forever grateful to the Creator of heaven and earth, who has chosen in a time like this to raise up men and women like us. At least to speak for Biafra alone is an honor. And I must assure you that in the end, nobody will take the glory, but we give it to him alone. You'd never know how much paranoid our enemies are, because none of them thought we will be here by now. But I tell you, thousands of years after they are long gone, we will still be here. Ọkwa gị bụ echeta obi esike o, ọkwa gị bụ ike anyị ji aga aga e, ọkwa gị kewara osimiri ile, imekwa ọnwa anya ga ka ọ tụrụ ime, ọkwa gị yo Chineke, Igbo oke mmiri na-egbu ogwe, ọkwa gị yo Chineke ma Nibuchi, Ibuchi me, Ibuchi me, Nibuchi m, Ibuchi anya anyị ji ahụ ụzọ le, agada gbajiri zọnwoke obiọma, olileanya nke ndị Biafra o, anyị na-erere ọkụ na anyị na-agbara ọkụ, ogene ka ga-eji toro gị ye gị nna, anyị ga na-akwụ isi ala na-eye gị eze anyị o, na-ebuchi anyị o, anyị na-aja gị mma o, maka n'eziokwu na-emara mma ịhụnanya gị na-ema gị obiọma gị o juru anya dadi o, inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị, ebu Alfa na Omega, anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. Ise. It is by our actions we are defined this day. And they are the reason why we got to where we are today. And I can remind you that there is no shadow of turning back within us. And we have no need to regret our action. But rather with pride we proclaim the Biafran phenomenon, sitting back to understand that those men and women who died because death was brought upon them by the Nigerian state, they are still very much alive among us. And of course, most of you do not know that 53 years ago today, Gowon, Obasanjo, Babangida, T.Y. Danjuma, Abacha, and their cohort brought war to Biafra land. 53 years ago today, Gowon supervised the slaughtering of millions of Biafra. Do you know the amazing thing? They show no rumors about it. They don't even want to talk about it. Each time this issue, this matter comes up on Nigerian television, they use it as a platform for intellectual enlightenment, intellectual campaign. They indirectly lie to you about your father and your mother. But you know what? They will say the truth. But whatever is too late for. And of course, on this very segment, our topic is in behavior. 10 reasons. There are a lot of things that happen. They indirectly lie to you about your father and your mother. They will say it. But what is the markers on what is the reason behind their action? Then come across people in life of things they don't consider. And that is how I define every man and woman who has come across my way. This evening I went to a platform which I will not mention their name, but it's an online newspaper campaign representing the Abo people, the Eka people, the Anioma people. And one of the brothers somewhere in another person's land, of course Abo man, said we are here to show our allegiance to one Nigeria, that we believed in one Nigeria. And I look at all those small boys. They do for another person country. They give Nigeria allegiance. I bet make una come home, come give us allegiance. And I responded to them on that platform and say it's very pathetic, unfortunate. You are in somebody's house and you are showing allegiance, or be swearing allegiance or pledging allegiance. Which one are you doing? But I look at them, they are still little kids, children. They don't know what's up. They don't. It touches me. And the owner of the online newspaper responded to me and say, I am a Nigeria. These are Agbo people. And I say to him, I understand perfectly well what you mean, because you said you are in Nigeria. You didn't say we are Nigeria. And of course, I understand the business prospect there, because you are afraid. And then one begin to wonder, why are they like that? I know the mindset behind their action. I know why they are doing what they are doing. But it is important the next generation of Biafra understand this truth, so that they will not sweep you off your feet. In their boy, ball no relay. Anile no nyole do fio no. And your money no tell where I can in your car. Ra to anyinto, ra gwanyi here sunny where. Onwene kasa kapu hano jishe nye pamato makasa. Ano nyo meni oli meni orejo nwe egbu ale. Azole ninde munenyi kwedo bielu. Nigeria wen ile le anya domenye rimu nwem. Omeni amaritani gwa mi he chupu yorogodo, gwa mi he chupu ebi no bia. Ijama li obodo, ijama kata makenore kane ma. Anyi le ra agbapo no. Anyi le ra agbapo no, omeni madu no nwe modu ike kwankuma ngu togwa ime Libya, ime desert. Anyị ruo ali ndị ọcha nye hwa atụ ekpore enye nwe opportunity hwa ijiri ara kan ọra bịa ewe azọkwole no azọle n'ihe bupụ ọnụ lọ o nra agwọ ọnụ eziokwu bifunu alụ ha ndị na-ore menụ n'ọchọ ọnụnụ mmanụ n'ihi akwụ ewu wee ṅụọ igwala ali anyị lechare unu rebe ahụ atụ ekpore ele moto kunu ka ebulu adanya ọnụ eyi ihe trọza de yi onwezi ihe anyị kasa ka nwe ha ali anyị ndị agba ole nwe kọmpen wepụ ji ma ọvịa dụka ndụkọba igbe na le ndị ọzọ kenyi nwe anyị keji saka anya isi leke ndị ha ọwụ na-enye nwe ọrụ Nigeria ya domenyere m onwe m tan unu wee nwe ha tọrọ lepini maybe unu race on the political party unu azọ n'ele about unu ele maka unu maka ihe lechara ro ụsọ na nyira aga ya mani kokado go kana omene ya kpachara enya nyelihi n'ọtọ dasị n'eziokwu meziokwu unu ekekwade m ihe lalane ọrị mmanụ ihe ahụisi dara n'inwe na arokotoba ya ha njiri egbu oge edu ọnụ ekwu okwu omene lie ye kọni mọnụ ọnụ anyị na-ewepụ anya ọdọọda anyị akwademela ọgwụ anyị akwademegwu isi ekpo anyị rata keme na-ema n'ihe weziokwu na law lecture anyị Google ja university quote channel law gwale ni ihe enwe ime. But of course I do not expect everybody to understand. But our request is simple. We call for referendum. We call for re-evaluation of our stand as a people of Nigeria. Because there is a need for us to be the author of our destiny. Irrespective of people in favor or people it doesn't favor. Biafrans must stand tall and be ready to make sure that the next generation are a position for greater fruitfulness in every level. And of course, we must go back to our study. 10 reasons behind their action. Which is 120 vote. And I think somewhere in London they use DC, which is 110 vote. These are achievers. They don't think about the whites or the Wright brothers, who were the mind behind the aeroplane. And that is how I defined every man and woman who has this name newspaper people houses they are near my top. One of the brothers somewhere, we move on from that, we go back to the invention of the Romans. Or before the Romans, we look one Nigeria of the Babylonians, the Grecians, and the at all those small boys. Person country. I bet make responded to them on that platform is very particular. And somebody swearing alleged. What are you doing? I look at them. They don't touches me. One of the online newspaper this I say to him, what you mean? You didn't say understand it because you to wonder behind your action. But it is understand this truth. So your feet. And I say to him, I understand perfectly well what you mean because you said you are in Nigeria. You didn't say we are Nigeria. And of course, I understand the business prospect there because you are afraid. And then one begin to wonder, why are they like that? I know the mindset behind their action. I know why they are doing what they are doing. But it is important the next generation of Biafra understand this truth so that they will not sweep you off your feet. In the boy ball no relay. Anile no nyole do fi ono. Anya money no tell where I can enyo. Oka ra to enyinto ra saka nwe hali anyi wepu jim of ya do lendi ozo kanyi nwe ende here. Nigeria ya domenye Pini Ku party zonele about making enyi raga ya mane kokado mene ya kpacha na enya sineshoku meshoku ya lalane ore arokotoba ya ha kwoku emonu onu donda nya kwade mele ogwan ya kwade takemene ma na ya we shoku ni chane oh ja university go to chane law ko gwale ni here I do not expect everybody to understand, but our request is simple: referendum. evaluation of our stand as a people, because there is a be the author of our destiny. Perspective of people in favor of people. Biafrans must stand and be ready to make sure that the next generation are a position for greater food free level. And of course, we must go back to the 10 reasons behind their ekpore enye nwe opportunity where ejira ara kan ora ara bi ewe azokwole no azole ni ihe bupu onu lo o nra gwo nu ejoku bi funu alu ha ndi no reme nu acho nu mari ni hia ku ewu we ngoni gwala ali enyi le chare unu re ba hwa to ekpore ele motokunu ke bulu adanya onu eyi he trouser de yi onwesi ihe kasa kan nwe ha ali enyi ndị agba ole nwe campaign wepụ ji ma via doka ndụkọ ba igbe na le ndị ọzọ kenyi nwenyi keji saka nya ishile kende ha ọwụ na-enye nwe ọrụ Nigeria ya domenyere m onwe m tanu nu we nwe ha tọrọ le pini maybe unu race on the political party unu azọ na ele about unu ele makono makiha le chaniro ụsọ na enyi raga ya mani kokado go kanomene ya kpachara nya nyeli n'ọtọ dasi n'eshoku meshoku unu eke kwademi ihe lalane ori mani ya wishu dara ni nwe na arokotoba ya ha njire egbu oge edu ọnụ ekwu okwu omena liye ye konemonu ọnụ enyi na-ewepụ anya ọdọda Igbos are this, Igbos are that, Igbos are this, it makes them go paranoid. They will burn down the whole world instead of them not to live with Igbo man. Have you ever wondered why? Have you ever wondered why? Be sincere. Oh, we gonna stay in one Nigeria. You can't touch in territorial integrity of one Nigeria. But it's simple. Like our leader have said, you have Yoruba in Cotonou. Why is Yoruba in Nigeria not fighting hard to unite with Yoruba in Cotonou? Biafrans are here looking for everywhere you have Biafrans scattered across the globe. You see here in IPOB. We'll tell you we have Biafrans who are taken to here. We have Biafrans living here. We have Biafrans who speak Biafra. We have our people scattered all over Africa. And we are not going to leave any of them behind. But you see, we are not fighting to remain with Yoruba. We are not fighting to remain with Hausa Fulani. Certainly, George Onyeibe is not fighting for that. And I can assure you, you won't see one Yoruba that want to live in Nigeria one day without Igbo man. Have you ever wondered why? Because we are the food on their table. The greatest achievement of Yoruba man, according to my leader, is to conquer Igbo man. Igbo man must work under me. That is the only reason. Hausa Fulani, the only reason they want you in one Nigeria is so that at the end of the day, they can be stealing oil on check. Now they are deceiving you. Oh, we have arrested Magu. Oh, Nigeria is now fighting corruption. But these are games. Platform preparing for to upgrade their game. Have you ever wondered why Nigerians don't want regional development, our region to be developed? Have you ever wondered? Biafra land was doing well, exceptionally well. After the war 53 years ago today, they destroyed the whole of Biafra land. The level of damage was unbelievable. to motivate the really people who understand what's up. They will not tell you about people like Harrison Ford. All these great achievers that when you look at their achievement, it motivates you to begin to live beyond life itself. But they are telling you about Ronaldo Morando. Kanayo. Who is another person? They are either projecting to you. Who is this guy that died in an aeroplane crash? Michael Jordan. Ask yourself, why is it that they sponsor these people? They promote these people. You as a black man, you are following them. You as a black man. Find out why they promote sport personalities. Find out why they promote musician, entertainers, personality. You will not want to be any of them. They are there promoting musician, Tupac, all of them. Am I saying the profession is bad? No. Of course, if I keep some dollar rolling on your table, go ahead with it. But find out why your masters, your colonial masters, promote them more than the achiever, the real achiever of themselves. It will shock you. The reason why they do that is just to keep you where they want you to be. The first record of slavery, as far as the chronicle of the world is concerned, we say started very vividly from Egypt. They kept them busy building houses and houses without stop. We move on from there. We go back to the invention of the Romans. Or before the Romans, we look at the time of the Babylonians, the Grecians and the Persians. Call the name of 5 men of God. In Olympians, they introduced who are leading in Nigeria. They are all Yoruba. Should I give you the name of outstanding men of God? When I say outstanding men of God, it could be better 419 in the name of Jesus Christ. But at least let's go by denomination, numerically. Let's rate them numerically. The highest slave church owner, you have Redeemed Christian Church. Enoch Ajayi Adeboye, Yoruba man. Second one, Slave Company Church. David Bishop Oyedepo, Yoruba. You have the third one, Odukoya, Mountain of Fire, Yoruba. You have another one, Kumuye Williams, Yoruba. And then you have the small franchise, company boys, slave owners. All around. When are our people? Oh, they are the only one that know the road to the anointing. Oh, Holy Ghost hate Igbo man. Have you ever wondered? You don't know. That is why when we keep pointing these things to you, it is because we want to liberate you. Not be your fault. Madman say, I know waiting they do. Now waiting they do me, I don't know. You can claim you know what you are doing, but something is doing you. Open your eye, O.ye Biafra, and run from Yoruba church. Madman know what they are doing. Mad people know exactly what they are doing, believe me. How many times have you seen a motor kill a mad person? Have you seen a madman involved in a motor accident? It is difficult. I've not seen it in my life. I don't know of you. Because when madman want to cross the road, they look left and right like normal human being. If they are truly mad, why are they looking at the main road? They would have just entered main road. Maybe vehicle would have killed all the mad people in Nigeria by now. But they know what they are doing. But something is doing them that make them go naked. That is what they don't know. You know what you think you know what you are doing by going to Yoruba church. But there is something doing you that you don't know. Have you ever wondered why? So they take spiritual authority over you. That is why I made Olympics were actually introduced to keep the general masses distracted. But I want you to look at the people who create this platform. They are there provoking their children to achieve. You don't know they are studying IPOB. You don't know they are studying Mazi and the Kano. We have not gotten Biafra yet, but we have taken the whole world to another platform, another stage they never thought any black man will get to in a time like this. But we are just warming up. Have you ever wondered? We have a lot of achievers in Nigeria. High profile doctors, high profile engineers, high profile personality, lawyers, among others. They won't tell you about Koscheris. That Koscheris did not finish even primary school. But Koscheris have a company that manufactures automobile, among others. But they are going to tell you about the bunch. I wanna Jikoko. Have you ever wondered why? Would they tell you about people like Innocent Moto? How from the scratch they built an automobile company that can challenge any other across the globe? You never hear about their personality profile, but you hear for that Dangote who now sell Tom begin to hawk pure water, and all of a sudden he bought an aeroplane in the ocean. Have you ever wondered why? Have you ever wondered why most adverts come with sexual embarrassment embodiment? Have you ever wondered why? Don't forget, we are looking at 10 reasons behind their action. The word of number one, the reason you see the word entertaining sports celebrity instead of the real achiever is because they want to keep you entertained and hear promises from one election campaign to another that can never be fulfilled. All they need to do is to entertain you. But of course, we must continue. I said to you, have you ever wondered why most adverts on social media, television, radio, and of course Facebook and other platforms come with more sexual embodiment than you can imagine? If they want to advertise Tom, they bring a naked woman. They want to advertise detergent, they bring a naked woman. They want to advertise Kai, they use a naked woman. They want to do this one, they use a naked woman. And you have not seen it? Have you ever wondered why? It is because this generation is sexually embarrassed. Why is this generation sexually embarrassed? Because they want all of you defied. They want all of you defied. And then you are disconnected from the Creator. Not until you understand the reason why they do those things, you think it's normal. But if you don't know the mindset behind what they are doing, you will follow them. Because the generation is sexually embarrassed. And the only reason why they make it that way is to defile all of you. There are people that God have caused here on earth, and those people know themselves. And instead of only them to be caused, they will defile everybody. Just like the case of Solomon. The owner of the dead child would prefer that two of the child should die instead of anyone to take the living. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them school you. Living one day without Igbo man, it makes them go paranoid. They will burn down the whole world instead of them not to live with Igbo man. Have you ever wondered why? Have you ever wondered why? Be sincere. Oh, we gonna stay in one Nigeria. You can't touch in territorial integrity of one Nigeria. But it's simple. Like our leader have said, you have Yoruba in Cotonou. Why is Yoruba in Nigeria not fighting hard to unite with Yoruba in Cotonou? Biafrans are here looking for everywhere you have Biafrans scattered across the globe. You see here in IPOB, we'll tell you we have Biafrans who are taken to here. We have Biafrans living here. We have Biafrans who speak Biafra. We have our people scattered all over Africa. And we are not going to leave any of them behind. But you see, we are not fighting to remain with the Yoruba. We are not fighting to remain with Hausa Fulani. Certainly, George Onyeibe is not fighting for that. And I can assure you, you won't see one Yoruba that want to live in Nigeria one day without Igbo man. Have you ever wondered why? Because we are the food on their table. The greatest achievement of a Yoruba man, according to my leader, is to conquer Igbo man. Igbo man must work under me. That is the only reason. Are you not ashamed? Have you seen Hausa or Yoruba man answering Namode? The only reason they want Mohammed to in one Nigeria were born one. Did they swear for you people? Maybe you don't know. That is why we are here to tell you. When my brother Ansari want to tell you his loyalty to Allah, my name is Adugadugudaga. Where is Priye? Where is Tamuno? Have you seen a Hausa Yoruba person come out and answer all those useless names you people are answering? You don't even know why they want to Islamize us. And I can use them to use you to kill your people. When we say we hate Islam, we hate their interior motive, the action behind them. And we will not allow you people to have breathing space. Not in Biafra land. You better make case. They are the only people who kill for Allah. They are the only people who kill for Allah. The Quran permits them to do you 419. That is why every bargain they have entered before Donald Trump came, they will outsmart all of you. More than 10 different times, they have outsmarted United Nations, even though United Nations represent Islam. Every president that have ruled America, Islamic communities have outsmarted them until Donald Trump came, because they know how to play wayo. The moment Islam gets hold, get taproot in Biafra land, you will see that 419. You will see that wayo you know nothing about. Have you ever wondered why the agitation for Biafra and IPOB have refused to back down? Have you ever wondered why? Let us say since 1967. People have continually agitating for Biafra restoration. It doesn't matter how you see it. Dim Chukwuemeka or Dimegu Juku, the people general, the only genuine man who walk among the people who have ruled Nigeria. He saw something that others who gone before him saw. They saw what our mothers saw and our parents saw in Enugu Cold City, 1945. They saw what our mothers saw in 1929. And after Ojukwu left the stage, Wazirike came up. We have so many people doing it in their own way now because they have been intimidated by Nigeria. You have Mozob. Is it Bim? Is it Bilia Human Abianema right? Many people come, keep fighting, whether they fall along the way, whether they are still on the way. Have you ever wondered why this issue will not end? Have you ever wondered, with everything they have done to us here in IPOB, we keep moving. Caterpillarly, we keep moving. Okpokos Katali, we keep moving. Peacefully, we keep moving. Disorganizedly, we keep moving. Any grammar you want to use, we keep moving. We have far within ourselves. Those who cannot run must walk. Those who cannot walk must crawl. Those who cannot crawl must roll. Those who cannot roll must shake their body. There must be movement. All gearing towards the direction to restore Biafra. Have you ever wondered why? You think we are jobless people like you said? If you know how many companies we control, if you know how many workers some of us control before we entered here, maybe you begin to wonder why we will not back down. Because the day we back down and stop agitating for Biafra, that is the day we will begin to die. We will die slowly. We will die silently. We will die without a trace. And we are gone as a people before you know what is happening. And so now, I want to believe you know the reason why we are doing what we are doing. I want to believe you now understand why we are doing what we are doing and why we can never back down. I'll be back in a minute.
Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is an ideology that no one can kill. God sent the leader of Ipob, Nnamdi Kanu, to resurrect our nation, Biafra. Long live Biafra. Freedom, Biafra. God bless Biafra. From Sivachi. Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukwadama in freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukwadama in freedom. I give him Mary. Biafra, I give him Mary. I give him Mary. God bless Biafra. I give him Mary. Biafra, I give him Mary. I give him Mary. God bless Biafra. They took and use and what we own, and bad on us we know. They might it us so badly to suffer. Oh no, oh no. Big less to live, big hard to die. Children can use weeping. Parents lamenting, the raping and the shooting, the massacre and the killing. Destroying our farmlands and give our outward not yes. To all the people, enough is enough. We can't take this no more. Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukwadama in freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukwadama in freedom. I give him Mary. Biafra, I give him Mary. I give him Mary. God bless Biafra. I give him Mary. Biafra, I give him Mary. I give him Mary. God bless Biafra. It is time for the chosen people to find a nation. It is time for the chosen people to rewrite their history. It is time for the people that have been enslaved to discover their liberty, their brothers and sisters. The time for God to build our nation have come. Biafra nation, blessed nation. For a long time we have accepted domination. For a long time we have been strong. For a long time we have been ignored. The time that God has chosen for us has come. Biafra nation, God bless Biafra. Anyhow we will exalt our nation. The nation Biafra. The slave who does not fight for his freedom, somebody else be supported. Free, free, freedom. Free, free, freedom. Let's struggle for our liberty, not with weapons of war, but with a common language and a conviction. The Catalonia speeches, Bomba Kalashnikov cannot do anything to a people that have received the same cause. A people that have tasted for freedom. People of Biafra together for victory. Only the struggle liberates.
So Biafra is alive.
Tony Medusika, nobody can stop this idiot. If Trump continues to delay Biafra restoration, then Trump is causing the world to end. Because it's prevalent everywhere. We are not justice with our freedom. Where are you? She said that Biafra will not. Where are you? Dara. Oh, First King, chapter 2. Tẹ́tí tó kẹ̀kẹ́ alẹ́ a, kí ìbora ìwé sọ. Onye ọkùnrin ti ṣírí ìṣọ́gẹ́ bá IPOB ga tó pàdé gẹ́ ayọ̀nàyọ̀gà ìyọ̀. Ìtì ìfẹ́ kọ̀ yé sọ ọbàtàdá ẹ̀. We are Biafra. We are going back to our to perform the ritual. Ụlọ mọ̀kàdá ya na-eme n'ụwa awụ ihe mmụọ. Kemi ọ̀dọ́ emene m onye ụwa bụ jiri akụkụrụ oke ya. Ata nwoke ihe nwoke dike. O were ekwechi ya ekwe. Ma egbechikwa n'etiti chi ya agbacha nkịtị. Isi nye ha alaga ọnọdụ na ọgwụ gịle. Akwaga esi na-atụkwa n'ụzọ na m soro dede na Afrịka alụ gawa. Onye nkwa n'ụsọ. Onye nwe obodo onye ọbụla si Biafra gị ka abịa gakọtala. Maazị Kojanga abalị kemgbe ya site ehibete mụrụ ọrụ ugbu a. Chukọchike abịa ma ọkwa n'abalị a. Mmasị na nne ya gịda na-ehi ụra gịda ehi ụra. Ha kechaa ịtọpe. Anyị kechikwara ahụ ọ ga-atọ penipeni ya. Kedu na-emekwasị na ọnụmọ na-enwere ikike n'ime mmiri ezo na mmiri. See, Luke chapter 23. They accused Jesus there. Even when the finance asked him, are you the Messiah? Messiah was okay. And he said, so you say, I'm going to call Sarah. Go to Acts chapter 7 and study it very well. And you see, what that's what you're supposed to do. 2 verses 6. There's a pack I had to put into present, my name is that would only do the go for two. And the question was for you to let's go for Canon to pass a one. I call me a capacity known Uba Biafra. Let's move the garden of fact. Only the side of the large. And waiting, that I need a whole neighborhood, a whole cost of violence. You need a whole with bam, shapa. I put that I would say that. The whole net, look, you people, just allow it to rest. Let us go and do concern ourselves because you people have that with us. So, every nation in the world is feeling from and they are waiting that. Just right to remember, we are just everybody made us look upon our leader. He's the only savior. That is the time fair. That is the reason. No, second guy will be. All I want to do is set that for what the father. I was shaking in there. Dara. Oh, let me have fun.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Biafrans across the globe must understand. If you know the mindset, the reason behind their action, if you know why they are doing what they are doing, I tell you by now, Biafrans will be completely free. But of course, they must keep distracting you. Of course, they must make sure you are not aware of their plan. Why they are working hard to undermine us as a people. As far as your brain, it is not profitable to your mind, they continue doing what they are doing. But Biafrans must wake up. Biafrans must understand that if we fail to save ourselves, there will be no future, not to talk of the next generation. If we fail to secure the future of the next generation, everything that we are, everything that we represent, everything that we are proud of may not be on our hands after now. I'll be back in a minute.
Dance all over the world. America, stand up. IPOB, US, America, America, America. IPOB, New York, America, America, America.
Oh yes, IPOB USA, IPOB USA, and the state of New York. Just like we all know,
This information is directed to the IPOB in the United States of America. Going with all our leaders, Mazi has recently said we must do the needful.
If you have not joined IPOB family yet, or you intend to support the struggle for the restoration of Biafra, now is the time.
To join IPOB family in the New York, please call our state coordinator, Mazi David Ezekwesili, on 832-245-5640, or the New York State Deputy,
Mazi Izu Okoli Mbadike, on 646-645-8237.
Other zone coordinators include Bronx Zone 1,
8008.
Staten Island, Mazi John on 347-203-0871.
Pastor Thomas, 6462269487.
Brooklyn Zone,
Saint Abalakwe
AM on +16-462-3652-46.
Queens/Long Island,
Mazi Elochukwu,
16469566219.
Bronx Zone 2, Wada Beatrice on 347-5177-934.
Or Reverend Jeff.
You live anywhere in the U.S. and you want to join or contribute, call our National Coordinator, Dr. Okoro, or our National Deputy Coordinator, Wada Lady Prestige. Or you are a woman in the USA, you can join our Women Wing. Call Wada Mommy Okafor on 121-571-57709. Also, if you want to contribute, USA will not fail our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, or disappoint our motherland, Biafra. All hail Biafra, Biafra, we hail you. Signed, David Ezekwesili, New York State Coordinator.
Yes, of course, caller on the line. Are you still there? Of course, we lose that caller, but we must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, John Onyeibe. My name is Tupu Uchechukwu Angocha. I'm going to Umabale Mvosi. Umabale Mvosi is in the South, Biafra land. And one of the PRO of IPOB, Ofugo Zone 1. May God bless you. I thank you very much for your work. I thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okukasino. May Almighty God, that creates heaven and earth, bless you people and strengthen you people forever and ever. Mazi, everything that you are lecturing us is gospel from Almighty God. Continue doing your work. You will not be weary, you will not be tired. In the mighty name of Yahushua. By the grace of God, Biafra must come this year. I have seen it for them, and many people have confirmed it. No witches and wizards, no power can stop it. No any human being, born by woman, can stop the resurrection of Biafra this year. In the mighty name of Yahushua. Well done, sir.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, sir, I am here, Mazi.
Good evening from here.
Good afternoon, Mazi. Yes. Yeah, my name is my man Onyeibe. I am the national PRO of IPOB here in the United States of America, and precisely, I live here in Washington, D.C. I am from Amibo. Amibo is in Olo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaja. Mazi, I thank you, and I thank God Almighty for the wisdom that He has given to you, and have given to our Supreme Leader Nnamdi Kanu, and our Deputy Leader, and all the principal officers of IPOB in the whole world. Mazi, what you said about the amnesia that the Nigerian government have had about the plight of the Biafrans, it is very, very mind-boggling. Because these people have already forgotten. They have short-term memory. They forget the reason why we are agitating. And they think that they're going to, shut us up. No way. They have inflicted a lot of wounds. They have sacrificed a lot of blood of the Biafrans. And still, they think that it is something that they can keep under the mattress. It cannot work like that. The reason why I say it cannot work like that is that Biafra to Nigeria now is just like a cancer. A metastatic cancer, that is the cancer that has spread. There was a time that they would have, had the opportunity of, dealing with the Biafrans. But now Biafra have gone to the stage 4 cancer. And that cancer is the cancer that is going to kill the person. So now this is the throat cancer that is on Nigeria. And we must make sure that Nigeria died and will not exist again. There is nothing that Nigeria have never done. Upon the blood of the children, when you focus on killing the children, then it means that you want to just wipe out the generation. Mazi, can you imagine around 3.5 million children that were intentionally stabbed to death? They intentionally exterminated without any remorse. There has never been anything that Nigeria have done to show that they are remorseful of the children that they killed. Can you imagine if the children have grown up today, what they would have been? But still, they are talking every time, they are massaging and then want to paint it. They don't want to remember anything about the massacre, the people that they have just exterminated in this world. So anybody that is trying to either to make up with Nigeria or to negotiate with Nigeria in the plight of the Biafrans, you know that that person is doing it on his own. We have just come out to fight this. These are the children that survived the war, the Pashoko children and their generation. That is what we are. We will never forget. We have not asking for anybody to be killed. We are not trying to take the thing that didn't belong to us. Rather, what we are fighting for is our rights. Our right to exist, Max. That is what it is. Our right, because their intention is just to exterminate us. Just get rid of us in that land that we are born. That is what they want to do. Anybody who is negotiating with anybody, even if it is in Nnamdi Kanu, I don't give a damn. Even Nnamdi Kanu decided just he want to go and negotiate with these people, but I don't care whoever it is. Believe me, it is we are restore Biafra, or all of us will die restoring Biafra, because it has gotten to the point of no return. There is nothing we are asking. It is our rights, and when you stand on your right, then you will get what you want. But if you can never negotiate your rights. You can never negotiate the blood of the